Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hello, hello. I'm doing a double live, Instagram and Facebook, because I love doing it. It's easier for me. And I'm all about making things easier, making things a little like less stressful, right? We all could use less stress in our life. So that's what I'm doing right now. And today I want to talk to you guys about if you're wanting to lose weight, if that's something that you're desiring, if you've been on a weight loss journey for a while, if it's been up and down, what to focus on instead of weight loss, right? And not to say that you should focus on something else so that you stop desiring weight loss or that you don't worry about losing weight or not. But this is actually the key for you to really lose weight and to not continue this struggle, right? So that's what I want to share with you guys today. As you're hopping on, please say hello. Hi, Amber. Hi, Alex. Oh, my cousin. And I will do my best to kind of like keep track of both sides here. I'm getting really good at this multitasking thing. So as you're hopping on, say hello. If you're watching the replay, please put hashtag replay in the comments so I know who's watching. And if you guys have questions, you can, feel free to throw your questions at me so that I can, connect with you guys and give you guys the answers. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to really help you through this journey, to be your guide in whatever way, right? And I love sharing this stuff. I love sharing it because it's something that is really close to my heart. It's something that I struggled with for so long, right? The majority of my life, I was dieting. I was, binge eating. I had disordered eating, just self-loathing, the whole thing, right? And it consumed me. It consumed my mind. It consumed my energy. It consumed my whole experience of life. And this is why, hi Kendall, this is why I really want to share this. I know that this is my soul's mission, as cheesy as that might sound to you guys. This is what I'm called to be sharing. And this is how I'm called to help women to get out of that struggle, that distraction of constantly worrying so much about what are we eating? How do we look? How is our clothes fitting? Are we losing weight? Are we gaining weight? That constant struggle about not being confident, not feeling good in your body, feeling like your body is your enemy, feeling like it's something separate from you, right? And overcoming that struggle, turning it into a journey of soul healing, right? And so that's what I want to talk a little bit about today, because weight loss on its own, if you guys have tried to lose weight in one way or another, you know that it's not just this easy, quick fix, right? There are ways to drop weight really quickly and to just, lose 10 pounds in however many days. There's all these extreme ways to do it, right? And trust me, I've tried them all. But the thing is, they're very, very rarely lasting results, right? Because this is us treating the surface level issue, treating the symptom rather than treating the cause. And what we need to do is start to get down to the root of what is causing us to hold or gain excess weight, okay? And this is I talk about this all the time. And what a lot of people tell me, they're like, okay, great, but like, how do I do that, right? How do I get down to the root of why I'm eating, why I'm holding excess weight? Because a lot of us are holding excess weight without even overeating, right? We could be eating very little or very, very, healthy and still be holding on to excess weight. And there's so many reasons that this could be, right? But I just want to dive into one thing that's going to be really helpful for us today to start to implement, and that's going to really help you to shift that focus, okay? So when you are focused on something that you desire, right? Let's talk about like manifestation for a second. When you're focused on something that you want to create, Hi, Laura. Hi, Jess. Um, that you're wanting to manifest, right? So manifesting is just a fancy word for like creating, right? We all are manifesting and creating our own reality, creating our own life, creating our future through our thoughts, through our actions, through our vibration, through the energy that we're putting out. Okay. Hi, Jessica. And so as we are starting this journey, or maybe continuing, because I'm sure a lot of us have been on this journey for a long time, and we really have this goal in mind. Let's say it's a certain amount of weight that we want to lose, or our goal body, or the way that we want to feel in our bodies, the way that we want to just feel in general, right? We want to feel good. We want to feel confident. We want to feel sexy. We want to feel empowered. And when we have this goal in mind, and this is what we want to manifest, this is what we want to create. So we focus on it. We make all of our effort towards accomplishing that goal, right? So we go on crazy diets, or we do crazy workouts at the gym. We put all of this effort into losing weight. And this, like I said, was just the symptom of a deeper cause, right? So we're just treating the surface level, and we're focusing so much on this surface level thing that we're creating resistance, and we're actually deflecting ourselves from having that thing that we desire, right? So we want this thing so bad, we think we need to focus on it, right? So we focus on it, focus on it, focus on it. But the more we're focusing on it, the more we're actually pushing it away from us rather than drawing it towards us, because we keep seeing the lack of it being there. So if every day you step on the scale and you see that you aren't at the weight that you want to be at, you are creating more and more resistance around getting to the weight that you want to be at. Does that make sense? Because you're focusing on something that you want, but you're not seeing it yet. So the more you keep focusing on that, focusing on that, focusing on that, the more you're programming in your mind, oh, it's not there yet. Oh, it's not there yet. Oh, I'm not, I can't fit in those jeans yet. I didn't lose as much as I wanted to yet. I don't feel good yet. I don't feel like the way I want to feel. So in order to shift this and to turn this around, what we get to do is shift our focus, right? We can still have the desire to lose weight. We can still have the desire to want to feel good in our bodies. We can still have this goal body and mind even, or our goal weight, or our motivation genes that we're like waiting to fit into. We can still have those things, right? But what we get to do is, start to shift that focus to getting to the root of the issue, getting to the actual cause of this symptom. Okay. Jessica says, yes, haven't weighed myself in ages, and I have never been so happy. Yeah, I found that that I've actually gotten in better shape and lost fat by not looking at the scale. Exactly, right? Once you take your focus off of that thing that isn't there yet, it would be different if we were focusing on something, if we had like a vision board, for example, where we're seeing things that we want. Maybe it's like a trip that we want to go on, or a life that we want to live. If that is evoking good feeling emotions in you, where you're excited about it, rather than the emotions of sadness that it's not there yet, that's the difference, right? So if you're focusing on losing weight or this dream body, or you're following a bunch of Instagram models and fitness models that are triggering you to remember, oh, I don't have this thing that I want yet, and it's making you feel bad, shift your focus, right? It's only inspiration if it makes you feel good, if it makes you feel like you're matching that vibration of that high vibration, right? Let's see. Manifestation takes path of least resistance. Exactly. So what is that path of least resistance that we're going to be focusing on, right? Oh, I have Jessica on Instagram and Jess on Facebook. So Jess says, so true, this has been me. Awesome. So what we get to do is shift the focus, right? If we're able to focus on losing weight or getting our dream body or releasing that excess and still feel good, awesome. But chances are there's going to be resistance that comes up. So what I like to offer to clients and to the people I talk to is to shift that focus into soul healing, right? And into getting to the bottom of what is causing you to hold on to excess weight, what is causing you to go towards those habits that encourage you holding excess weight or gaining weight, right? And the more that you start to create that awareness around that and create that deeper relationship with yourself and with your body and getting in tune, that's gonna, that becomes the focus, that becomes the goal, so that you're not so focused on the losing weight part. But guess what happens? The weight just will start to melt off. I know it sounds crazy, I know, but that's how it works, right? When you shift your focus, you release resistance around it, and you release that that buildup of almost feeling like shame for not reaching that goal, or feeling like a failure for not reaching that goal, right? And so that's what we get to do. We get to shift our focus into that deeper soul healing, right? And just creating more awareness around, why am I eating right now? If I'm not hungry, or if I feel full, or if I don't, feel like I'm being drawn to foods that are nourishing me, why, right? Why is this happening? Okay. And you get to just start that conversation with yourself, start that conversation with your body. And so what I've created for you guys is a program that is literally like all of the things that I wish I had known when I was going through this struggle, when I was, wanting to lose weight. And my focus was so focused on losing weight that I was creating so much resistance. And it was not only a struggle, it was a distraction. It was keeping me so unhappy. I didn't like my body. I was just so focused on this all the time that I was miserable, And so this program, Divine Vessel Activation, is all of the things that I wish I had known to activate this vessel, right? To tap into the messages that your own vessel is telling you, right? Because all the answers are within. You already have everything you need within you. You don't need something outside of yourself. You don't need somebody else to tell you what to do. What you get to do is remember all of these things that are already within you, right? It's just that we've pushed all these layers on top of ourselves for so long. We've been conditioned, we've been, programmed by, we can get into that too if you want, but it's just pushed us so far out of our bodies that we're living in our heads. We're not even living in our bodies anymore. And when we're truly living in our bodies and we're able to be so in tune with our bodies that we're actually one, it's not this separate thing that we're fighting against. It doesn't feel like our enemy. It doesn't feel like this struggle. Then that's when we get to be at peace. That's when we find freedom. That's when we find ease in our efforts to lose weight or to release excess energetic weight, or whatever it is that we're really wanting and desiring. Okay. So this is what I want to offer to you guys. I want to offer this opportunity for you to get in touch with your body again, to come back home to the power that you have within, to the truth that you hold within, and to really begin peeling off those layers of conditioning and programming that's pushed you so out of being in touch with your body. And so I'm so excited to offer this program, Divine Vessel Activation. We begin in a couple weeks, but early bird pricing is good until Friday. So if any of you guys have any questions, I would love to answer questions for you, send you more details. So just let me know, reach out to me, and I hope you guys all have a beautiful day. Oh wait, I missed a couple comments here. Jess says, yes, I have so much shame around food at the moment, even when I'm hungry. Trying to shift this. Yes, I mean, that is a huge thing that as not just as women, but of course I work with women primarily, so I recognize that women hold so much shame around their bodies and what they eat and how they eat, and it's feeling like it pulls you down so much. It feels like so heavy, and when we hold on to those lower energy emotions like shame and guilt and fear, guess what that turns into, right? It turns into actual physical weight that we're holding in our bodies. So this is part of the deconditioning, is releasing that shame around your body, around food, around what you eat, how you look, how you show up in the world, and allowing yourself to just be who you really are. Okay. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you guys have any questions about my program, Divine Vessel Activation, send me a message and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.